Cancer, this is going to be your November love reading. So let's see, what does Spirit have for Cancer? Okay, so there may be a twin flame out there that may be making a decision. This could be you, this could be another person. But there's definitely someone who's contemplating what they want by the looks of things. Right, okay, so we've got Page of Fire, Two of Air, Judgment, Two of Earth, Six of Air, Five of Fire, Four of Fire, Temptation. There's no reversals in this deck, by the way, if you're wanting to know why I'm turning it around. The Empress and Five of Fire. Right, I'm going to do clarity on this. As a brief, it looks like there may be a situation where you might see potential in a certain situation, but you're not really too sure whether you want to go forward with the situation. There is some kind of judgment call that needs to be made. In the past, there was someone who was juggling heart over head, perhaps. Currently, you may be moving away from certain circumstances, but there's some kind of conflict coming up in the near future. You needing to basically celebrate life in any which way and be aware of the temptations that may be around you. Okay, you need to be in your Empress mode / Emperor mode, and because otherwise there could be a few fights. But anyway, don't panic yet. Let's clarify to figure out, right, why is this Page of Fire here? What is this Page of Fire for Cancerians in the month of November? Options. Okay, so something that was maybe perhaps, like I said, it's almost like a decision is being made. There may have been options. That's too many. A decision, again, there's a judgment call that's being made. This may have been someone who was quite defensive, someone who maybe perhaps there was a defeat or felt defeated. There may have been a love rival, okay? This could have been, well, this could be someone that you're wanting a bit of truth and clarity. You want there to be justice with the situation, and it could have been something that, you know, you may have been in a long-term commitment with, or you're thinking about long-term commitment, okay? But basically, you're looking at the potential. You may have needing to be making a decision on this. Okay, so I think maybe you might even be looking at all your past decisions right now and looking at every single one of those cups and deciding, you know, which was an illusion and which was real for you. Yeah. You're kind of dealing or trying to go within to find the truth, okay? You're looking at potential, and you kind of, I think you're looking at all the different options that you've had in your life. You may be looking at all the past heartache, what was an illusion, what wasn't an illusion, what was real. You're really trying to get a lot of truth, okay? And that's possibly, it's to get clarity on something. You may try to decide if someone has got potential or if they don't, okay? There could be someone around you within the month that, you know, there may be a bit of a fling. And so you're trying to see, you know, whether you should be taking this any further or not, okay? So I think there is some kind of truth and clarity that is coming in for you for the month of November. So let's see what you're struggling with the Two of Air. This is obviously something you were blinded with, something you're not seeing. So what is Cancerians not seeing in the month of November that wanted to come out? You're not seeing that an offer that is around you is more solid than what you think. There's Spirit is saying take a leap of faith, but maybe you think perhaps the person is not really, you know, this person's really attractive, this person's really confident, and so you're not really too sure, you know, if you believe if this person is coming in And yeah, so I think, again, in the past, you've possibly made bad judgment call, okay? Someone who maybe perhaps made you feel like a fool. It could have been someone who was very attractive and they made you feel like you were a fool. And that's why now you're kind of going through you're kind of questioning yourself a lot. You're kind of questioning your love life. You're kind of questioning what's happened in the past. People who maybe were undecisive, people that you dated that were very attractive. Some of them were perhaps people who were real offers, and other of them were pretending to be, give you offers, but they were actually not, that they lied, or, that they basically made decisions that weren't there. It could also be the fact that you're refusing to make a decision. You cannot see the truth, and so you refuse to make a decision on perhaps a current offer that's around you. Okay. Let's just see, what is this judgment call, because it's time to make a decision. It's either you or someone has to make a decision. It could be the fact that someone else is refusing to make a decision. This could be someone that's, should we reunite or not reunite? Okay, so this might not be you. As I said, this is someone who's very confident. They want to make an offer. So someone definitely wants to make an offer to return, but it's also your challenge. So there's obviously, or maybe someone, they didn't make a decision. They're now wanting to sit and think about whether they want a reunion, whether they want to invest in the situation. But right now, they're sitting quite stuck. There are illusions. There's definitely illusions around you. Someone's quite exhausted and they want to persist, but there is definitely stagnation is what I'm getting. So someone's still making a decision. A lot of stagnation here. What's going on? So like I said, this could be you or the person you're dealing with. There's definitely stagnation. It's like they're coming in, but they're going to come in so slowly. They could be also in a third-party situation for some of you. It's about having hopes, being vulnerable, happy, wanting to come in. It's almost like they're all over the place is what I'm getting, okay? Okay, so Cancer, it's like someone doesn't want you to see this reading, okay? It stopped recording, so I was busy talking. It stopped recording. I went in, I restarted it, and then my camera literally flipped off. So it's almost like someone does not want you to see this. I'm getting to see a different story now that I've had to restart. And that is, I feel like this may not be you. This may be you. You or someone in the circumstances made a bad judgment call. Okay? They feel like they've missed out on an opportunity. They wanted to commit, but they were, still very in and out. They didn't know what it was that they're wanting. Now, however, this person is trying to make a new decision and they want to reunite. This person feels like they've missed out. They maybe tried other options, okay? Dated other people. And now they're going, you know what? I made a bad judgment call, okay? I really should have put more effort into this person. They're starting to see the fact that maybe you've done a lot of work on yourself, and they're really thinking about it. This could be you. I mean, you will know that if you've made, any kind of bad judgment calls or anything like that, it could be you as well. Anyway, now we're going to carry on. But like I said, I'm not joking. When I got to this point, my phone either stopped working or it flipped. So, it's like someone doesn't want you to know that they've made a bad choice. They may be feeling a little bit embarrassed about the fact that they've made a bad choice. Okay. Now, like I said, this could also be someone else and you made a bad choice and you don't want this other person to know. Okay, so let's look at the past. The Two of Earth. Okay, so someone was juggling. So let's just see who was juggling here. Who was juggling in the past for Cancer? Who was this person juggling? Well, this person wants to apologize. Whoever was juggling wants to make an apology. Okay, so this may have been a fire sign you were dealing with. Someone who suspended the relationship. They put it on hold. Maybe didn't give you much. It's either it's someone's seeing. Very much so. They've kind of grown up a little bit. I kind of feel like they've gone from a wishy-washy knight, to someone who's becoming more solid, okay? Could be a fire sign that you were dealing with. But this person is now seeing things for what they are. They're now starting to realize what their wishes were, okay? And I think this situation, the person that was juggling wants to return, okay? They want to return to a situation. Like I said, it may have been under suspension for a while, just while they figured things out, okay? But there's definitely someone that wants to apologize. Let's look at the Six of Air. Please talk to me about the Six of Air for Cancerians, okay? Yeah, someone's working on themselves. It's almost like the Tower card wanted to come out. So again, we've got someone who is, having a massive moment here. Massive realization. Cancer, there's you. Someone doesn't know if they're coming or going, because they're definitely, someone's maybe perhaps leaving another situation is what I'm getting, okay? Another situation, they've worked on themselves, or they may have been working on their finances. Maybe they took a little bit of time out, worked a little bit on their finances, because maybe perhaps they dealt with someone who was very nasty. So it's almost like maybe they were in a relationship with someone, or this could also have been a family member that maybe came in between you and this person. And it could have been money, okay, because there's family, there's money, there's someone working or learning here. They had to learn some lessons perhaps. And they may be walking away from this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles is someone who cannot look after money, someone who is really bad with money, someone who is perhaps not very logical, okay? And they might even have a family with this person for some of you, okay? They may have had a baby with this person, or maybe they're remarried. And so we have someone who now wants to leave that behind. Whatever it is, they want to leave behind a situation, and they want to persist in moving on from a situation that maybe looked good on the surface, but deep down inside wasn't really good at all. Someone was rather jealous, possessive, someone, that they were basically money grabbers, is what I'm getting. Okay, so the Five of Earth, this is the near future, clarify with the star. So there's healing that's taking place after conflict, okay? So whatever happened in this conflict, there's healing that's going to be taking place here, okay? There's still hope. There's happiness, and this came from, like I said, someone who was conflicted, okay? The cup is upside down. So from a situation where you feel like the love was drained right out of the relationship, and that's brought a lot of conflict. It could have been a third-party situation. Again, there could have been a love rival involved, but there's going to be hope and happiness that comes in after that, okay? So I'm really getting that, that whatever this conflict was, I feel like a healing will basically take place, okay? It could also be the fact of the cup of love being poured into yourself after all of this, and going, you know what, if this person didn't appreciate me or know who I am, I definitely am going to start to appreciate myself, and I'm going to put more effort into me right now, okay? Right, so I want to have a look at the Four of Fire. Yeah, I think someone's having their karma. Someone's definitely having their karma come in. They might have had to deal with a karmic situation, and again, they probably invested in someone else. They looked at other options. They invested in someone else. They maybe even have gone to marry someone else, and maybe they're dealing with their karma. They might even be going through a divorce. Okay, so there's definitely, as I said, there's possibly definitely a love rival. So it could be the fact that they are married, and that they perhaps are starting to wanting to move away from that, get a divorce, and come towards you. Please take this if it resonates. If it doesn't, it can just mean the fact that someone has fallen out of love with a karmic. Okay, right. This could be a twin flame with the Four of Fire, but let's clarify, what's this Four of Fire about? So yeah, we're having someone who wants to come back in imbalance. They were in a third party situation, or the third party doesn't have to be another person. It could have just been money. Maybe it was family. Family got in the way, or maybe money got in the way, and their work got in the way. This is someone who was maybe more money focused or work focused. But now they know they have to, they need to bring more balance into the life, and they're also needing to, work on a solid offer. This could be you as well. Okay, you might start putting your energy more into your finances. You might decide it's time for you to go and study. You might decide that it's time for you to work more with other people in your work environment, and put less effort into love right now. Okay, which wouldn't be a bad idea, because there is temptation around you. So the more effort you're putting into yourself, the more you throw the cup of love into you, you will bring the balance and harmony into your life that you need. So what is this temptation for Cancer in the month of November? What is this temptation? Could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. Could be a Taurus. Could be an Aries. It could be a Libra. Yeah, someone wants to bring in. So you might be tempted to perhaps to bring in a person that maybe perhaps wants to come back and bring a romantic offer. Okay, so why is this temptation? Because this person doesn't want to push you back anymore. Okay, they don't want to push you back. What I'm not getting, I'm really getting a huge amount of twin flame, because we've got the Four of Rods at the bottom of the pile. So this could definitely be a twin flame situation. But maybe it's because this person is tempted to, there could be, temptation, or there could be still some kind of toxicity in this person. Okay, they don't want to push you back. They want to move forward. They want to bring about a love offer. They're trying to be patient doing so, but maybe they're quite obsessed. This person could be obsessed over you. There could be quite a lot of obsession on bringing up this offer. They don't want to push you back anymore. That's for sure. So let's look at your yeah, I'm really seeing someone is trying to transform. They're moving away. Something is definitely over. I really feel like there's a good possibility that maybe perhaps this was a karmic cycle, and this person really had to deal with karma, and now it's kind of surrounding them or you, this karma, this toxic person. So yeah, just be aware and just think about things very carefully. Work on yourself, work on your finances. I'm not really too sure if you should be taking back this person yet. If you feel like they changed, you're going to have to use your discretion here. If you feel like they've changed, then it's a different story. Make sure that they are completely single. Just some kind of obsession, and it could be the fact that they're just obsessed of coming back. Okay, so the Empress. Let's see, what is hopes and fears with the Empress here? So yes, I think you are hoping for change. You're hoping for your ships to come in. You're hoping for communication. You may be perhaps watching your person, you know, on social media, or you're hoping your person's watching you on social media, and you're hoping things will change with them. You're hoping that you will get everything you've ever wanted, you know, that they will see you as this Empress or Emperor. And that's obviously what you're hoping for, which is exactly what they are seeing. I'm just hoping that you are in your own Empress mode, and then you are starting to work on other parts of yourself. Because the end of the month, we end with the 5 of Air, and I just want to see, what is this 5 of Air about for? Yeah, there are still fights here. Okay, so we've got the Lovers card clarifying the 5 of Air. There's definite fights. Someone was cold and felt stabbed in the back, but they want to take a new risk because there's, you know, they want a transformation. They want things to transform. This is about something that maybe perhaps ended, or maybe it's saying that they want this fighting to end between you. There are definite secrets here, though. So just be very aware of the fact that there could be secrets. It could be secret emotions, but something definitely has come to an end. Someone here within the storyline has had a massive amount of ending, and they feel quite stabbed in the back. So it's almost like now they're looking at you possibly as being the one for them. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm going to end it there. I'm just going to get some oracle cards that just might hopefully give us some kind of help for Cancer. Oh, straight away. Okay, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and it's got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps to you guided to take. So, look, by all means, like I say, there's a lot of chemistry here, strong magnetic attraction. So this is definitely looks like a twin flame situation. And like I say, just make sure that you are still doing you. Make sure that you look after yourself. Make sure that you pour that cup of love back into yourself. Make sure you work on yourself, work on your finances, and work on glowing up, okay? Let this person come back. As I said, it's like they're all over the place. They're quite obsessed over you. They're watching you. Something in their life is not working anymore. Someone in their life, you know, that they thought was family or wife material kind of turned on their head, and it's kind of that they're kind of getting karma for whatever they did. Whatever the option was, this is not an option anymore, and now it's over. Okay, they feel stabbed in the back, and now they want to take a leap of faith and come to the person that they love, who they think is their soulmate, which is you. But again, just make sure that you are still doing you, and you know what, make sure that they prove themselves is what I've got to say. Okay, Cancer, that is what I have for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading, and I'll chat to you soon.